Hello class, how are you? I hope you all are good. Today we'll start with a new chapter, conditional statements in Python. So we have learned the basic for Python programming. Now we'll do iterative, that is the looping concept when we need to take decision for the certain set of commands to work. So like there are certain situations in life also, like if it rains, we'll stay at home or we shall go outside, so we decide. So depending upon the decision, similarly the computer program works for those set of conditions. So we'll learn more about the statements, operators in this chapter. So let's plug in. Operators, statements, control structures, decision making statements, Python turtle. So let's just start the chapter.
There are situations in life when we need to decide based on a situation. For example, if it rains, I will stay at home or else I shall visit the market. Similar situations arise in programming as well, where we need to make some decisions and based on these decisions, execute a set of commands. We need to determine which action is to be taken and which statement is to be executed, if the outcome is true or false. Computer software is a set of computer programs which contains instructions that tell the computer how to work. Before writing a program, one must first plan the program. In this chapter, we will learn about decision-making statements of Python. Operators. Operators are the special symbols that carry out arithmetic and logical computations. The values operated by the operator are called operands. There are many types of operators in Python like arithmetic, relational, logical, assignment, etc. Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform mathematical operations. Relational operators. Relational operators are used to compare the values. So, they are also known as comparison operators. They either return true or false according to the condition. Logical operators. Logical operators perform logical and logical or and logical not operations. Assignment operators. Assignment operators are used to assign value to the variables. Statements. Statement is the executable part of any program. It is an instruction that the Python interpreter executes to produce output. There are three main types of statements. Simple statement. A simple statement lies entirely within a logical line. We do not need to place more than one statement on a single logical line with a semicolon as the separator. Python recommends one statement per line to make programs more readable. Expression statement. Expression statement is a type of instruction that combines variables, values and operators and evaluates down to a single value. Compound statement. A compound statement contains one or more statements and controls their execution. It has one or more clauses aligned at the same indentation. Each clause has a header starting with a keyword and ending with a colon, followed by a body, which is a sequence of one or more statements. Control structures. The set of instructions which are executed in a sequential manner is called as program. In some situations, we have to change the order of execution of the program based on conditions or repetition of statements until conditions are met. Control structures are used to or change the flow of execution. Three basic control structures are sequential, conditional, loop. Sequential. A sequential control structure shows one or more actions following each other in order. All actions must be executed without any skip. Examples of actions are calculating totals and printing them. Conditional. A conditional control structure lets the program decide flow of program execution. It tells the program which action to take based on a certain condition. If else, if elif, else ladder, and nested if statements come under this structure. Loop. The loop control structure enables a program to perform one or more actions repeatedly as long as certain condition is met. Decision-making statements. Decision-making in Python is done by conditional statements which decide the flow of program execution. We have a number of situations where we may have to change the order of execution of statements based on certain conditions. This involves a kind of decision-making to see whether a particular condition has occurred or not, and then direct the computer to execute certain statements accordingly. When a program breaks the sequential flow and jumps to another part of the code, it is called branching. Decision is based on situation, which is logically called condition. In Python programming, there are 4 conditional statements available as given below: if statement, if else statement, if elif else ladder, nested if statement, if statement. The if statement is the simplest conditional statement. It contains the body of statements which executes only when the condition evaluates to true. If the condition evaluates to false, then the control of execution is passed to the next statement after if block. Syntax: if condition, body of if. Program 1. To check whether a given number is positive. Program code. Output in interactive mode. If statement is made up of the if keyword, followed by a condition and a colon, as in if num0. The lines following the colon must be in a block, and if the given condition is true, then the statement in the if block will run. If else statement. The if else statement checks for a condition. It is an extension of the simple if statement. The if statement will check the condition. If it is true, the if block statement is executed. If the condition is false, then it executes else block statement. Syntax: if condition, body of if, else, body of else. Program 2. To compare and print the largest between two numbers. Program code. Output in interactive mode. If this example, the given example of num1 is greater than num2, so the statement in if block will be executed. If elif else statement. If elif else statement is another type of if statement where multiple decisions are involved. A multipath decision is a chain of ifs in which the statement associated with each else is an if or elif. If the condition 1 of if statement is false, it checks the condition 2 of the next elif block and so on. If all the conditions are false, body of else is executed. Only one block among the several if, elif, else blocks is executed according to the condition. The if block can have only one else block, but it can have multiple elif blocks. Syntax: if condition 1. Body of if. Elif condition 2. Body of else. Else. Body of else. Program 3. To input the marks from users and print the grade. Program code. Output in interactive mode. In this example, if the marks are greater than or equal to 90, then the statement following if will get executed and print grade 1. If the marks are greater than or equal to 80 but lesser than 90, then first elif will be executed and print grade 2. If the marks are greater than or equal to 70 but lesser than 80, then second elif will be executed and print grade B1. If the marks are greater than or equal to 60 but lesser than 70, then third elif will be executed and print grade B2. If the marks are greater than or equal to 50 but lesser than 60, then fourth elif will be executed and print grade C. If the marks are less than 50, else will be executed and print grade D. Nested if statement. Nesting is the process of placing the if or if, else or elif statement in another statement. It enables us to make complex decisions based on different inputs. It is used to check multiple conditions. Nested if statement means the if indented block inside another if else indented block. The second nested if indented block will run only when the first if condition evaluates to be true. Syntax: if condition 1. If condition 2. Statement 1. Else. Statement 2. Else. Statement 3. Program 4. To print greatest number among the three numbers. Program code. Output in interactive mode. In this example, user input three numbers 80, 90 and 20. Here, the first condition will check whether 80 is greater than 90. This condition goes to false. So outer if block will not get executed and it jumps to outer else block and tests the condition 90 greater than 20 in the inner if. Now, the condition goes to true, so the inner if block will get executed and show the output num2 is greatest, 90. Python Turtle. Turtle is a pre-installed library of Python which is used to create shapes. This library helps understand the world of programming in fun and interactive way. Importing Turtle library. To access the function and commands of Turtle library, we need to import Turtle class module in a program first. That means to activate it. The Turtle library in Python 3 is inbuilt. So, we will directly program in Python idle. Open Python idle in interactive mode and type the following code: import turtle. To show the turtle on screen, we need to create a turtles object by assigning turtle function to a variable. Follow the steps to assign turtle function to a variable. Step 1. Type the code. Step 2. Save the file with .py extension. Step 3. Run the module or press F5. Python Turtle graphics window appears which shows the turtle in the center of the screen. Programming with turtle. The turtle works with movement and direction. To understand its direction and motion, let us learn its associated motion functions. Turtle can move in 4 directions. 1. Forward function or FD is used to move the turtle in forward direction with given distance. Distance value can be integer or float. Syntax. Turtle underscore object. Forward distance value. Or turtle object dot FD distance value. 2. Backward function or back or BK is used to move the turtle in backward or opposite direction with given distance. Syntax. Turtle object dot backward distance value. Or turtle object dot back distance value. Or turtle object bk distance value. 3. Left function or LT is used to move the turtle head to the left direction with given angle value. Angle value may be integer or float. Syntax. Turtle object dot left angle value. Or turtle object dot LT angle value. 4. Right function or RT is used to move the turtle head to the right direction with given angle value. Angle value may be integer or float. Syntax. Turtle object dot right angle value. Or turtle object dot RT angle value. Throwback. There are many types of operators in Python like arithmetic, relational, logical, assignment, etc. The three main types of statements are simple statement, expression statement, and compound statement. In some situations, we have to change the order of execution of the program based on conditions or repetition of statements until conditions are met. Control structures use to or change the flow of execution. Three basic control structures are sequential, conditional, and loop. Python programs get structured through indentation. In Python programming, there are four conditional statements available: if statement, if, else statement, if elif, else ladder, and nested if statement. Turtle is a pre-installed library of Python which is used to create shapes. This library helps understand the world of programming in fun and interactive way. The turtle works with movement and direction. Turtle can move in four directions: forward function or FD, backward function or back or BK, left function or LT, and right function or RT.